Can you imagine watching this video? They're gonna be like, dude, these guys put that fucking thing together? So today we're hoping to mate the engine with the transmission along with a couple of these other little components and get this thing slid into the frame so we can begin assembling everything else around it. We got the stereo halfway installed. I don't know if you guys saw that in the last video. We're probably going to finish that up, get everything put into the dash. And then the most important thing, and that's going through it one last time and going through all those little parts, making your little list, and putting together the last 10% of the build, guys. So again, anybody that does construction or builds anything knows that the last 10% is the longest stretch. So let's get to it, guys.
What do you think about that turbo?
Which turbo? This one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was used.
I wish we went with blue, to be honest with you, but I heard the blue one's 5 more horsepower.
Shout out to Agency Power.
More power, baby. Actually, I don't think we can say that. It's probably trademarked. Less power, baby. All right, I don't know. I guess we put this thing in.
Well,
I think we're pretty.
feed lines.
Oh, all right, I guess not yet. Almost.
You want to do, use these pliers?
Do it
With
the
these little
same.
ass clamps on?
Yeah, I mean, I think those will definitely do the job.
Yeah. Want to use these?
I have the small ones in the truck, but I mean that'd be way too fucking easy. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Wow, it's so much easier putting that thing in there without the plastics on, isn't it? So much room in there.
All right, guys, it is that time again. We need to highlight another sponsor of this project. And the sponsor that we're going to be highlighting right now is PRP Seats. When the guys over at PRP Seats found out what was going on, they wanted to hook up Connor's machine with a steering wheel, harnesses, and door bags. And we went ahead and got some seats to go along with that. Now, the cool thing about PRP Seats and their website is that when you pick the seat that you want, you can go through and custom design the seat down to the materials, the colors, the stitching, everything. And that's what we went ahead and went with these seats. Now with these seats, we didn't want to overdo it because we have an amazing red color on the frame and a few other parts, so we didn't want to do too much red. So what we ended up doing was doing a lot of black with some red accents. And as you can see in the seat behind me, we have the red PRP logos, and we also have the red stitching, and that is just enough to bring out that red, make it pop a little bit, and go along with the frame well. Now when it comes to the black, we did mix and match different patterns. So we have black leather, and then we have black accents of carbon fiber, which really, really look cool. I love the look of the seat. I think it's, again, it's simple, but it's just enough red to make it really stand out. You guessed it, another one. We're here at their exhibition. We've got another build day going on. I've got Project 144 machine behind us. Rich is gonna give us an update as to where we're at, and then we're gonna get going. We've got a lot of work to do, so let's go.
Okay, guys, so look at this thing, man. Million pieces, wires hanging out everywhere, but believe it or not, it's almost a complete machine. So if you look up front, guys, trying to get the wiring buttoned up, you know, we got a lot of accessories going in this machine right here. So again, just trying to pull everything through, make sure that everything's where it needs to be before we zip tie everything down and close the front of this machine up. Stop putting the front fascia, the new headlights on. Towards the back, you can see everything's here. Everything's back in. We got the engine, trans, all that stuff. We're bolting it back up. And we still got to go through this wiring harness a little bit, figure out where everything's going to go, where everything's going to plug in. I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but we got a nice big red turbo. Big turbo in a little car. And that's it, guys. Like I said, we're super excited. We're almost at the point where we're ready to bolt the wheels back on this thing. We just want to try to sort through this electrical and make sure that everything's plugged in and everything's running before we go ahead and button everything up.
Tell them about the shark.
Also, full disclosure, okay? I just want everyone to know, everyone that's going to get into this machine or any other machine that we ever put our hands on, that I void warranties.
All right, guys, so we are really close to wrapping up the harness. We have everything pretty much lined up and plugged into where it needs to be. But Rich had to take RJ to a football game, so I actually just did a few other things. But in the meantime, what I want to do, come take a look. I want to show you a couple things. So this is what I wanted to show you. Look how sick the exhaust looks on the back of the machine. The colors look amazing together. You have the shock therapy springs with aftermarket assassins, the silver, the black, the red. Unbelievable.